Hello, diligent internet viewers. What I'm going to talk to you today about is my bow. I've had a few people asking me when I was going to get round to talking about the KG Osprey. So I thought, why not? Let's just do it. So here it is. This is my KG Osprey. Now it's hard to categorise this bow. People say, oh, it's a horse bow. It's not a horse bow. It's quite large for a horse bow, but it's not a horse bow. It is, what I would call it is probably, if I had to pigeonhole it, I'd probably call it a recurved flat bow. Happy with that? We'll go with that. It does have a lovely recurve, and the shape is absolutely incredible. And the name Osprey comes from the shape. It's supposed to represent the flight of an osprey. Funnily enough. But yeah, this is it's a 64-inch bow. It's this particular one. It's 38 pounds at 28 inches, but my draw length it's bang on 40, and it's quite frankly the smoothest bow I think I've ever drawn back. It just, I mean, I don't know if you can see, but just it unwinds absolutely beautifully. There's no stacking whatsoever. It just, oh, it's a joy, and I could shoot it all day, and I do quite often. It really is. It's a pleasure to shoot. I wouldn't mind it being a little bit higher on the poundage. Just some of the sort of longer shots I kind of struggle with, but that's just because that's just me. But this really truly is one of the nicest bows I've ever shot. It came from KG Archery in Sherwood Forest. It's made in the UK by Keith Gascoigne, who's the bowyer that made this piece here. Very talented bowyer. When I shot recurve years and years ago, I did use a KG1 for a while, which is a bow that he designed, and that was incredible. But I just saw this bow and I thought, wow, it's not quite like anything I've ever seen before. It's not like field recurve. It's not like a flat bow. It's something else, and it really is a pleasure to shoot. And if you can get your hands on one of these, you wouldn't be disappointed. Now, I could have done my research and I could have found out exactly what wood is in it, but I didn't, so I don't know. But it's I don't know if you can see, but the sort of the wood in there is absolutely beautiful. You can buy it with a leather grip, but I opted out because the wood is so beautifully put together. It seemed a shame to cover it up. But yeah, no, it is a beautiful bow. I've got a B50 Dacron string on there. I can't remember how many strands. I think it's 14 strands I've got on there, which is quite nice. It came with a leather rest, but I've put a custom fur rest on it with a leather strip underneath, just to give the arrow a bit of a pivot point. Got beaver ball silencers on there, which to be honest, I don't need them. I don't hunt, so I've got no need for them whatsoever. But it does make the bow sound lovely, and they look pretty good, which we've discussed in other videos. Looking good is the key. But I don't really know what else to tell you about this bow other than it's brilliant. I mean, I've said before that it's difficult to review archery equipment because everyone approaches it from a different point of view. Where this, it's brilliant. But I think in order to fully appreciate a bow, you can't just take it out of the box and shoot it. And I mean, you can do a first impression, but in order to really truly talk about a bow, really got to get to know it and shoot it for at least a year. You know, it's like you've got to break it in. It's like a stallion. You've got a wild stallion. You've got to break it in, show who's boss. But once you do, it just becomes so easy to shoot with it. You just know. I mean, you don't even have to check. After a while, you don't even have to check the brace height. You shoot it and you think, oh yeah, that's not right. Mice and serious apologies. The camera ran out of storage. But yeah, so as I was saying, you know, after a while, you get so used to the way a bow feels that you just know if the brace height's out, so you can adjust it or whatever. And but no, this truly is a bow, and it's truly my bow now. I've shot it such a lot that I know every inch of it. I know how it performs. I can tell if it's if it's a cold day and the bow's behaving slightly differently to what it normally would. I really know this bow inside out now, and it's I feel I can talk about it. But no, it really is something special, and it's if you do get your hands on a KG Osprey, be prepared for people to ask you questions, and I love it. I will happily answer any question anyone has to ask when I'm out shooting. I love it. I will talk about archery all day. I'm quite boring, but sort of if anybody out there they happen to see me on a field shoot or or down my club or anything, and I've got it with me and they want to shoot it, they're more than welcome. I'm happy to let anyone shoot my bow. And you tend to find that with traditional archers. They don't mind people using their equipment. Sort of, oh, try this out, or try these arrows, and you don't really get that with any other form of archery. So I guess us traditional archers, we're a nice bunch of people. But yeah, this truly is a very special bow, and it's unlike anything I've seen out there. No, I'm very impressed with it. I mean, you can get this from KG Archery, based in Sherwood, in England. The bowyer is Keith Gascoigne, a very accomplished bowyer for many years. He seems to be quite a nice bloke as well, so that's always a bonus. But yeah, it really is a lovely bow. There's not really a great deal I can say apart from keep saying, oh, it's a lovely bow, it's a lovely bow, but it is. So yeah, if you want to pick one up, they're about they're just under £300. I think they're about £290. I'd have to work out what that would be in euros or dollars, but I'll put a converter in there. Well, I'll work it out and put it in the description if you ever fancy one. But no, it is something a little bit different, and it's a joy to shoot. And I don't know anyone who I have lent this to who hasn't enjoyed shooting it. So yeah, so there we go. That's all I can really say on the KG Osprey. It's a lovely bow. I recommend it. That's it. Feel free to subscribe. You're more than welcome. Don't feel like you have to, but you're more than welcome. You can follow my blog at archeryadventures.tumblr.com. You can even follow me on Twitter or send me a tweet at Jimmy Kent. So you're more than welcome to ask me any questions or just say hello. If you just want to have a little chat about archery, I'm more than happy. But yeah, well, thanks for watching. As always, you've been fantastic. I hope to see you soon, and shoot straight. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.
It's not a horse bow.